Hello?
He won that Grand Prix cockpit by 27 seconds today. 27 seconds in a 28 lap race.
Is
Officially,
this
first
working?
you have been on the safety car. That was as dominant a display as you're ever going to get. And this is a driver who's really dominated this season.
Completely turned it up to the max in 2022. A 12th win for Max Verstappen. He didn't know it when he crossed the line. He had to wait for the steward's decision.
Nice to see Adrian Newey there down at Park Fermé chanting with Max. It's his 12th Drivers' World Championship, 11 Constructors' World Championships on the cusp of that, I should say, for the Red Bull team as well.
Well, let's follow Max Verstappen then into the cool-down room as it sinks in that he's done it again.
Okay,
He looked up, went straight, but he came just, I was on the outside. Yeah, that's
okay, oh hey, what's up? What's up? Okay, so,
You sure? Because people keep saying
so just gonna first please start, playing Need for Speed, and I also got some cars I got here. So Parvis, like you told me on the group chat, some ideas to make cars. I actually got something waiting on these two cars over here. You're gonna have to wait for that. So yeah, let's just do stuff here.
This
is insane.
Okay.
Scare the crap out of them like they did me.
So yeah, I'm back. Sorry for the muting stuff, but yeah, I played this a lot. So yeah, I'm ranked 99, as you said. Yeah. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna troll the cops. I'm gonna troll them.
We're taking this chase off-road, folks.
2448 dust. I lost him.
The suspect should show up on Rosehill Drive.
Call off the chase team. Suspect got away from us.
I don't understand why it is that we don't go full distance.
I told you I'm a professional at this.
With a lot for you. We had a bit of everything here today, Karim Chandler, but at least we did get a race in. And as many were expecting, we got a World Championship to start into. For Charles Leclerc, it was the last corner that did it for him. That chicane and that penalty.
Yeah, I know Parvis. I saw that as well. It's because I know that. I looked at the car list. I already know. All right.
The penalty. It's a big weekend. They officially confirmed the return to sport. And they got a 1-4 and a new.
Just, doing some random stuff.
Most they've ever scored in a single year.
Oh, Parvis, you remember the
And the celebrations begin.
when I was talking about what should I make in Need for Speed Unbound? You gave me some suggestions. Do you remember? Okay, okay, hold on. So, hopefully you're ready to see them, because as you said about the, one of the cars is a Porsche and one of them is a Ferrari, right? Well, oh yeah, I also have this. Yeah, I got this as well. This is current. I bought the whole game, so I got this for free as well. But I had to progress through the game just to actually use this in racing, which took me a while.
Well, you'll always remember your first, and I'm sure Max Verstappen will very much remember the second. His and his team's dominance of this Formula One season. He collects the winner's trophy then for the 12th time this year. He's just one short now, isn't he, of the record for most wins in a season, held by Sebastian Vettel and by Michael Schumacher. His teammate Sergio Perez, consecutive podium finishes for him for the first time since Monaco and Azerbaijan. And well, there you go. Honda holding aloft the Constructors' Trophy on the podium here in Honda Land.
I'm pleased for them. They didn't get to celebrate last year's title success. So for them to come back into the sport officially this week and celebrate at home, that's good for Honda and good for Formula One, frankly.
Perez then with his trophy for Charles Leclerc. It's 4th consecutive podium. Matches his longest career run. He's been
Okay.
in the last 2 races previous to
Oh, by the way, if you hear anything like any noise from my speakers, that's just my TV. Okay.
Same as Fernando Alonso. A second world title for Max Verstappen. Same as Fernando Alonso. He is champion of the world in 2000.
So Parvis, so about the things that the ideas you gave me on Instagram on the group chat. I finished two of them. The last thing I need to do is do the Lamborghini. But like the ones you told me, I couldn't actually find it on the game. So I want you to look carefully once I get to the Lamborghini stuff, just so you can see the list. All right. Okay. So here's the list and see which one. Okay.
And for that reason, he has taken the title. Johnny Harder and all the rest are alongside him. But let's listen to Johnson.
Okay, so that's basically the whole list of Lamborghinis available in the game. So
Your emotions must be all over the place. You know, you won the race. You were so dominant today. You didn't think you'd won the championship until after the race, but how are you feeling?
if I'm not wrong, both the cars the these this one of them I forgot how to pronounce it, but the other one, the SC20, both cars came from this chassis that Aventador SVJ, if I'm not mistaken.
The success, of course, the whole team who is here, but also back in the factory, who is constantly working flat out, and they're never missing any.
Yeah,
to try and make the car faster. So yeah, and that's
so yeah. If I'm not wrong, those two.
Every year, just constantly improving rapidly, and to win now twice with them, it's.
Which one, the coupe or the roadster, the one with no roof?
Gives you a little bit more pressure, but it's good pressure. It's positive pressure, and so that's I'm very proud, that we could do it here.
So the last 2 years, for 2021 and 2022, two very different ways to win a world championship. Which one stands out for you?
I think the first one is always a little bit more emotional, but the second one is probably even more beautiful, just the way that we
Okay.
we've had with the wins and just the great races and the teamwork, the 1-2s we've had, and of course also we're leading the constructors, so we really want to focus on that.
Yeah, it's not available in the game.
It's been a pretty special year, and I think,
So, yeah.
to remind yourself of, because these kind of.
Not gonna lie, this does look cool.
Give it up for Max Verstappen and Red Bull.
Yeah, it does look nice. Yes, I'm going to customize it, yeah. Alright. Hold up. Another moderator just handled this. Okay. Give me a second. Okay. So keeping that same V12. Wait. Give me a second, okay?
Hospitality units above.
Oh yeah,
Even the old
I'm back.
have been given a lick of paint.
Yeah, I saw it. I haven't actually done that yet. I haven't actually done that type of stuff yet.
Every time they leave the pitch,
So
almost threatening rivals to ride it.
yeah, I've actually haven't thought of that yet. Never tried it. So first let me just upgrade this car to the max and then start this stuff. Okay. I already know these 4 items. These 4 things are already just gonna go for just straight up spend every single dollar in my bank account. Maximum grip, since this thing is all-wheel drive. Wait, this is okay. Alright. The clutch. Upgrade this for faster shifting. 7 speed. Differential. Extend it. Alright. Auxiliary. we're gonna wait for that one, all right? So, Parvis, I need to tell you about the naturally aspirated, because currently this thing makes 759 horsepower, and like I don't know what to fit into this supercharger or a mat or strap on a turbo or twin turbo on here, because honestly I actually don't know, since the thing is normally naturally aspirated. So let me know. Yeah, it basically means horsepower. Basically means you go faster. The car is faster. So what's it gonna be? A supercharger or the turbo?
With Ayrton Senna. Alain Prost then wound up second on the grid. He and teammate Nigel Mansell both enjoying a spare car each this weekend. And they needed it after engine trouble on Friday. Starting third was Austria's Gerhard Berger in the second McLaren Honda, receiving advice here from 1984 winner Niki Lauda. Dropping to fourth on the second day was Nigel Mansell, or the Lion of England as the Italians called him. The Englishman has confirmed his decision to retire at the end of the year. Fifth was Jean Alesi in the remarkable Tyrrell with its V8 Cosworth engine. Starting sixth was Thierry Boutsen in the Williams Renault ahead of teammate Riccardo Patrese. The Williams not really suited to this high-speed circuit.
Oh, you're playing Drive World.
Sandro Nannini was eighth, disappointing in the
Let me know what should I upgrade this with, and hopefully have time to join you later on Roblox. Just let me just see which one.
In the first of the Camel Lotus Lamborghinis, although teammate Derek Warwick was just behind in 12th place.
Okay, just see
So
here.
through the rest of the grid, 13th was Eric Bernard in the Escola Lola Lamborghini. 14th,
Alright, never. Screw it. I'm good. 54,000.
Ivan Capelli in the Leighton House Judge. 17th, Stefano Molyneux.
They're both 54,000. These things are both 54,000. So, well, despite this one being cheaper, making more power.
19th, Emanuele Pirro in the first of the BMS Dallara Fords. 20th, Filipe in the Ligier Gitan Ford.
I'm gonna go. Okay, both 54,000. These two are both 54,000.
We are in the Fonfettel Osella Ford. 24th, Yannick Delmas in the first of the AGS Fords. 25th, Andrea De.
Yeah, this thing, a single turbo, makes 1,062 horsepower, and
non-qualified Gabriele Tarquini in the second of the AGSs, Paolo Barilla in the second of the Minardis, David Brabham in the second of the Brabhams, and Bertrand Gachot in the Coloni Ford.
I'm gonna pick the option that makes the most power. So yeah, let's just strap in the turbo. Okay.
In the near future with a Judd V8 engine. So this circuit very hard on engines, top end power used a great deal. Honda using their most powerful version.
Okay, I guess that's all that there is. The auxiliary, we're gonna have to think about that later. So let's get to the
And tires, of course, are also hard used. The Goodyear runners mainly going for the harder A.
All right. So let's go through the paint and wrap just to get this thing, get this thing customized, starting with the paint colors.
The car's forming up, and when they're all stationary, it's the man you see standing at the side of the track at the top right.
has a green flag in his hands. When they're all stationary, he'll wave that green flag, and that will tell the FISA's permanent starter, Roland Brunserada, who stands in the foreground on the right.
Okay,
Gantry tells him that everyone's stationary, and therefore he puts on the red light and then the green between 4 and 7 seconds later.
I'm pretty sure it's this one, right?
Ready, there it is, the green flag, the red, green, and they were away.
Okay.
Making an excellent start, but Alain Prost not so quickly away.
It actually looks good. Yeah.
Almost immediately.
Okay.
Now Jean Alesi was trying to dodge round Nigel Mansell in the background, and he made it.
Now let's just see what we can do with the wrap here. Like, yeah, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Okay. Okay. Door side here. All right. For next.
Nigel Mansell, and then the rest of the field streaming through that second chicane.
Join us for an unforgettable journey.
Wait. Okay. Okay, I'll wait.
Question to take the team through the start gate, sir. Very talking. Well, I'm convinced it can be. Let's put you in place.
There's a killer amongst us. It's so stressful. Make sure everybody's in time for lunch.
Your favorite hit BET shows in one place, 24/7. Wait, what? The Sisters, the team.
Hold up. Firstly, let's customize this so then like the Firstly, let's customize the car first before like the. Let's customize the car first before we fit on the stuff on before we fit the the decals on delivery, because otherwise it would be messed up. So yeah, let's just get started with customizing first, so then the decals don't get messed up.
The full field getting away cleanly, one or two dramas at the back, but otherwise no problem. Senna, Berger, then Alesi in third place. Fourth, Alain Prost.
One sec.
Miraculously and simply
Good thinking. Good thinking, Parvis. Sorry. Firstly, I'm gonna have to, Alright, never mind. Let's just get on with the wrap first, and just get the paint. Okay.
the Armco barrier, and that partially launched him upside down onto the track. He
Okay.
slid for something like
So gonna be white here, and let's see if I can get it frame perfect just like that. All right. Then gonna have to change the color here. Then, all right. Alright, just let me look here.
Yes, it certainly does. Quite remarkable. And what a competitive spirit from this English driver. We can think of one or two others in the Grand Prix pits who would have been lying there
alright.
after the start because they would have been so badly affected. So we went for a second.
Alright,
What's the worry with the transmissions?
okay, let's just,
But a full grid with Derek Warwick in the spare car and the
think,
spare helmet, I'm afraid to say, because his second thought apparently was not to get his brand new helmet scratched, and it was. So unfortunately, he had to take his old helmet.
okay,
And of course, Lotus constructed helmets especially for him. So
okay,
to their product as well. But Derek Warwick in the spare car, which he didn't like the handling of.
just need to look at the exact coordinates of what the car, the decals are. Okay, one single moment thing.
His 49th pole position, Alan Prost beside him.
The whole top of the car looks to be alright. Let's just see how I can encounter this, the customization limits here.
To take up their grid positions, waiting for that green flag at the back, waiting for Roland Rinserada, the FIA's permanent starter, to put on the red light. Everyone stationary, the green flag waving at the back, the red light on, the green light on, and away they went, with Alan Prost starting much better, but Gerhard Berger making a superb start, coming down the inside of Alan Prost as they went down into the first chicane. So Prost losing out in spite of that better start, and Jean Alesi once again getting the better of Nigel.
So, Parvis, it's gonna be a bit tricky since they're two different cars that came from the same chassis, meaning this car was that car in disguise. Since, all right, I think. Hold up. I think I just got big brain. I think I just got a big brain. I just cover up the carbon fiber roof, like, wait. Yeah, I can just cover up the carbon fiber top, just like, you can just cover up the carbon fiber roof. Just cover up the carbon fiber. I can just cover up the carbon fiber roof like this, and then I just stretch this out.
Tracy Bootson, then Danini and Piquet. Across that cement dust, thrown up, the cement dust put down to soak up the fluids that leaked out of Derek Warwick's inverted Lotus down into the first chicane. Following Ayrton Senna from Berger.
Just let me just check again. Hold up.
During the closing stages,
Alright guys, I'm back because it's currently nighttime for me, so I'm gonna start continuing with the safari. Now, as I can see here, okay, I'm gonna try and cover up the gonna try and cover up the
towards the pit straight for the final time. Delighted to take the checkered flag for the first time at Monza.
gonna see,
But he was delighted with
try and cover up the
a tremendous,
okay, duplicate the detail and move it to the other side, and
second
then
place. Alain Prost, a race he dearly wanted to win. He was going for victory just as much as Ayrton Senna was.
okay.
And in third place after that mistake, a problem with the brakes, Gerhard Berger. Fourth, Nigel Mansell. Fifth, Riccardo Patrese. And sixth, Satoru Nakajima, one lap down. So a tremendous victory for Ayrton Senna, particularly after all the problems he'd had in practice and qualifying.
It's very satisfying, of course, under the circumstances where
Okay.
not working very well here. We did lots of training, testing, and was never working very well. And when it comes to the weekend, I had so many problems yesterday. I wasn't able to do any setup, which was vital for today's result. So I had only this morning to try to get the car as good as possible, and then make the tire choice, the right one, and get everything right, because at the level of the championship, you've got to have everything right.
Okay.
There was a lot of unknown, but of course it was a great weekend.
Alan, very close again. You were there all the time with that, but just unable to close that 8 seconds that you had there as a gap. Again, the track looked like a problem for you, and it was in Spa.
It was a big problem, but I don't think it would change something the result of the race. For sure, it could be closer to Ayrton at the end, but the car was quite good in the beginning, but as usual, and this time I was behind the house, and was difficult behind him because it was a very hard tire with A, and I don't think it was a good choice. And behind him I was sliding too much, so I think I blistered the tires. And then I had a big vibration, especially at the end, and was not possible to push harder. Every time I was pushing, it was worse.
Happy for second place, nevertheless, but
yeah, I think it's if I was ready to win the race, I wanted to push to win the race, but because it was not possible, it's good to finish second, and the championship is still possible. In any case, maybe a good season.
yeah, the one man you wanted to keep between you and your teammate Alan Prost was there for a while, and he was behind you for a while, but eventually got by, and you couldn't keep him behind you. What was the problem when he got by?
It's straight away from the
Okay. Now,
the first chip into the second, and I just didn't do enough on the first, and the pedal was sore and wasn't breaking it, so I went right, and then that's me. After I was close, but I had something important, which is to break my first wheel. I think the tire choice was wrong. I went to a bit harder tires. What was okay the first laps, but then as the tank, because the car was lighter, just was sliding too much.
So, after 12 rounds of the 16-race championship, Ayrton Senna had pulled away to a 16-point lead over Alain Prost. Gerhard Berger's third place made him more secure in the series, ahead of the non-finishing Boutsen. Patrese had moved ahead of Nannini, and Mansell's first finish in 6 races moved him ahead of Alesi. In the Constructors' Series, McLaren had edged further ahead of Ferrari, but Prost feels that the next 2 circuits in Portugal and Spain will be more suitable for Ferrari. Williams in third place, but challenged by Benetton, are also happier on twisty circuits.
okay.
In simple terms, what is the Driver Development Hub? So the Driver Development Hub is a digital platform on the F1 Academy website that is full of information, resources, workshops, and also hosts the Drive Development Hub digital version, and it's accessible to anybody.
Harvest, am I doing good so far? Am I doing good so far? Trying to get the stuff perfectly aligned with the.
Well, not sleeping. This can fold out. Oh, yes. We're going to have a full width bed there.
Alright, just trying to.
And also, that was something I in. So, I mean, yeah, it's a winner.
Trying
Pretty cool. That's a real winner.
Oh,
yeah, nice. Oh, this is in a special Canada, isn't it? Yeah. That's personal favourite, that.
Trying to get. Alright.
It'll be a first win in Formula 2 for High-Tech's Nick Browning, who comes across the line to take the checkered flag. Back-to-back podiums here at Monza.
Max Verstappen starting in.
Alright. This might look like so far a perfect resemblance of the car, if I'm not mistaken. What do you think, Parvis? Does the roof and the rear almost resemble the car? 'Cause I don't know if it does, since I had I don't know. I don't even know at this point.
It's taken 40 trucks, 7 days to transport Formula 1 from Montreal to Mexico City, the scene of this 6th round of the World Championship. As ever, a huge, enthusiastic crowd thronging the Mars Ricardo y Pedro Rodriguez. They've come to see if anyone from Ferrari, Williams, or Benetton can topple the supremacy of the Honda McLaren team, and of course, Ayrton Senna in particular. But first, Bob Constantiouris talks us round this very demanding Mexico City circuit. Our camera cars this week.
Okay. So the roof, does the roof almost resemblance the car not? Cause I don't know if it. I don't know.
It's something like a kilometre long, and the faster cars were reaching 311 kilometres per hour down here.
Let me just check again here.
Gear from 6th for this first right-hander, staying in 3rd gear now, and there is the backward-facing camera on his footwork arrows. It's a very bumpy circuit. We'll see later when we have a look at the cockpit shot just how bumpy it is. So you need soft springs.
Okay.
Also means
checking here the.
These twisty bits. Now we're coming up to the very tightest corner on the circuit.
Okay.
Second gear just coming up here now.
Now we're going to go for the front here. It's supposed to be so let me just check here again. Okay. Alright. Now, just gonna stretch this, expand it by. Alright. Okay.
For this man, Aguri Suzuki, who in pre-qualifying got the Lola severely sideways.
Okay, let's just.
Very nasty accident for Aguri Suzuki, who
Alright. Now we just.
again at Le Mans just 5 days ago.
Just fix it the same piece right here.
During qualifying,
okay.
badly damaged his Lola, but in fact, Suzuki's car was not repairable, whereas Eric Bernard's was.
There is no way to
In the final final corner. He just lost the
put this in like a wrap somehow,
into the tar barrier.
I believe.
Around the curve. I just watched this. Bang into those tyres, and it kicks the car around.
Hold up 1 second.
The wing just actually comes off on its
Oh,
own.
hey.
To too much impact. But fortunately,
Okay.
was unhurt. So,
Let me
see.
see. Just
Take us through the grid if you will, please.
On pole position, Gerhard Berger for the second time this
hold
year
up.
on the front row, and alongside Riccardo Patrese.
Just
second
trying
fastest
to
in qualifying in the
see
Williams
if.
Renault. On the second row, third fastest qualifier, Ayrton Senna.
Oh,
Never
okay.
ever, for the first time this season, quickest in
All right.
the official qualifying session.
So far the livery itself, like, it almost resembles the car. Like, I don't know, like, I tried to, I had a hard time with the roof though, since I tried to make it exactly the same as the one in the other Lamborghini, the Sion, if it's pronounced like that. Alright.
Is on the fifth row and joined by the Brabham Jet of Stefano Modena.
Alright, just
All Camel Lotus Lamborghini.
1 second.
Row, Derek Warwick, car number 11, joined by the Ulsterman Martin Donnelly, car number
Just
12.
trying to.
Alain Prost, current world champion in the Ferrari, a disappointing qualifier. He's in 13th place. Alessandro Nannini joins Prost, 14th. Nannini in car number 19.
Okay.
Andrea De Cesaris in the Dallara on the next row with Paolo Barilla.
Alright, this is mostly supposed to resemblance the alright, now alright. Now let's get onto the sides. Let me just take a look back at the livery itself. Okay.
Remaining qualifiers, David Brabham in the car with
Okay.
his name, the Brabham Judd, car number 7. He's joined by Philippe Alliot, the Ligier Gitain Ford. And then the last two rows, Gregor Wojtek in the Monteverdi Onyx Ford with Nicola Larini in the Ligier Gitain Ford, the second car, number 25. Eric Bernard in the LaRousse Lamborghini.
The T icon. Which one?
The Monteverdi Onyx Ford of JJ Leto.
Yes, Leto gets onto the grid because Roberto Moreno was disqualified from
Hold up.
qualifying because of...
What is that T icon? What? Wait. Oh, the text, yeah. Yeah, that means text. Yeah, you can actually put text on the car. Let me just get the resemblance, the actual frame perfect design of the car itself. Just give me a quick moment to. Alright.
As the cars are all stationary on the grid and we wait for the start, there's the red light, there's the green, they're away.
Okay.
Just on the grid, Berger slow away and already being challenged by Ayrton Senna. Never really expected to let the front two get away from the start and down to the first corner.
Okay.
Charge through the field. Senna, Patrese, Berger, and Boutsen all disputing that
Okay.
Then the rest of the field filing through, jockeying for position. Patrese in the lead and being chased by the second place man, Ayrton Senna.
Yes, Senna managed to get in front of Gerhard Berger, and look at the way Patrese is trying hard to keep Senna behind him in the opening stages. Senna is well known for going relatively slowly in the opening stages, unless of course he's behind somebody else. When he's in the lead, he's quite calm about this, as Alain Prost well knows, and often explains to people that he's quite slow during the opening stages.
Okay.
When he's in second place, well, he wants the lead, thank you very much. And he's trying extremely hard to get it off the
So far, it's looking pretty well from both sides, if I'm not mistaken.
Your destination for gripping true crime. From cold cases to notorious...
Yeah, it kind of looks... It almost resembles your car. So, So yeah, so far it's actually looking like the actual car, except the car I'm putting on is basically the car that was used for that other car. The Aventador SVJ chassis was used for the Lamborghini Sion. I honestly don't know if it's actually pronounced like that, but yeah, I think yeah the chassis is this car. Now let me just take one final check at the car. All right, one last look at it to see if I can match the look of it. And now, okay. Okay, just oh crap. Okay.
Quintet at the head of the field. Patrese, then the two McLarens, then Boutsen, then PK. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're followed by Mansell, and right on Mansell's tail is the Tyrrell of Charter Lacey. Back here with Senna trying to wrest the lead from Patrese, which is going into the Peralta curve. He's trying around the outside, but no.
Alright,
He's running in behind the Williams Renault.
just how does it look so far?
You get right up behind the car in front. There they are, and they flash over the start-finishing line side by side. And Ayrton Senna using all those forces from the Honda V10 against the Renault V10. You can see a battle going on in the background between Nannini and Boutsen as well. And Senna into the lead. Berger follows it through, and Patrese back to third place. In a fraction of a second, the McLarens take first and second, and the Williams are now third and fourth.
Oh, again, trying to make sure that they all line up with the
progress of the Ferraris, particularly Alain Prost from so far back on the grid. And that is Jean Alesi's car. He abandoned it as on the warming up lap. He did a spare, as is Michele Alboreto. Here they are, first and second, there's Patrese, then Boutsen, third and fourth. And Alesi has got back Mansell further down the field.
This is gonna be the trickiest part, which is or it's gonna be the trickiest part since like
slightly differently to everybody else, immediately identifiable. Yes, we heard there
alright.
sounding Brabham Judd or David Brabham with a misfire.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and cover up the
Williamses. They are now side by side, those two Williamses. Well, they're keeping Nelson PK back behind it. Then comes Jean Alesi, and then comes Nigel Mansell having a look around Jean Alesi. Boutsen has taken Patrese. PK was also trying to find a way through. So it's still McLaren, Williams. But the actual driver order, Senna, Berger, Boutsen, Patrese now. They're followed by...
despite the mess on the sides, while trying to replicate this, I think, okay, despite the mess on the intake, the air intake, I think the car so far is starting to look like the Sion so far.
The lead slip after being out-qualified by his teammate.
Car's looking quite good so far, quite resembling the car itself, the Sion. So So Parvis, I think it's time to customize this with some parts now. Like, totally remake the car what it looks like, I'm assuming.
Then comes Julie Bootson. The Williams is on the harder B-Cop plan for the attire.
Okay. Now let's... Alright, Parvis, let's get the, let's get the, hold on 1 second.
Look at Alain Prost there, already up ahead of Pierluigi Martini.
I remember every time. You don't know whose car it is without putting their name on it.
Look at the lead they've got now over Thierry Boutsen.
So,
PK moved up. It's a PK sandwich with the Williams on either side of it.
like they say, Parvis, you don't know whose car it is if you... So, give me 1 second to put it in. So here's the entire livery reveal. Looks to be good so far, because, yeah, so far it's looking pretty much awesome, looking cool. Alright, so... Okay. Alright, so now that we've done all that, let's get to modifying this now. However, we're gonna have to be super very careful when... What, did I just turn this to a regular Ventador already? What did I just turn this into? Okay, but yeah. So, alright. Let's get started with the, so Parvis, I'm currently, putting the,
that is Eric Bernard, and he looks as though he's out of it as well. So a very disappointing race for the Belarus.
Okay. So far, it's looking like the,
midfield competition because they're all swapping places. Now we're riding with Gerhard Berger and he's coming into the pits.
So, Parvis, so let's just see just how well can tuning, modifying putting custom parts on this car could be, like, because, like, okay, first of all, let's put on some brake discs, ceramic cross drills. Because I upgraded the brakes on this, I'm just gonna slap on some Brembo 6 pistons on the front and some 4 piston on the back. Since since I fully modified this, so yeah, why not? All right. Okay. This feels hard right now.
George Cola from Much Music. This question is for George. Congrats on the win today. We were just curious if you could choose a song to represent your win today, what would that be?
I'm really a song to represent my win. Wow, that is such a great question, but I'm just going to embarrass
Okay.
whatever I say. So I'm going to have to get back to you.
So, Parvis, if you're watching this, it's time to modify this thing. Hold up, 1 second.
So let Tracy.
Alright, Parvis, I am back. So, let's see what type of aftermarket rims we can put on. Well, they got two types of rims here, officially by Lamborghini, but let's see what type of aftermarket ones they got here. They got the, okay. Oh my goodness. Alright. Well, if most of the, alright, let me just check back at the, here, Lambo style wheels.
Couldn't quite get the maneuver right there. Now, we're actually seeing two Williams versus Ferrari battles because Mansell has now caught Thierry Boutsen. And then between those two and Tracy and Frost is one of the Onyxes. So don't be confused. That is Nigel Mansell trying to get on terms with Thierry Boutsen ahead of him. Then we have Riccardo Patrese and Alain Prost. Similar problems for the Ferrari drivers then, and indeed for the Williams drivers. Keeping the door shut on the Ferrari men.
Alright, if I remember correctly, this was the rims he sort of used in the car. Then I'm just gonna straight up. I think we lost it. I don't really care.
Can he this year make them last on a Ferrari? And he's already driven them pretty hard, coming up from 13th on the grid. Now then, can he get himself set up to get past Patrese in this section now?
Like the front and rear. Let's get the same type of rims on. Random style one. Alright.
So just for a split fraction of a second, it looked as though he was going to hesitate to complete that round the outside.
There we go.
And then went through
then as a special one, I'm going to literally dip the. I'm literally gonna slap in carbon fiber to the wheel to make it lighter, because to be faster. Alright, now for some tires. Let's see what type of new cool tires we should put on. I think the Proxys TQ with the lettering. If I remember that one guy who does stuff like this. Okay, now let's get to customizing the car. Starting off with the holy crap, that's a aggressive ass looking wing. Alright, so hold on. I'm just gonna have to wait for just a minute.
Of Nannini. And that was Gerhard Berger absolutely sweeping past Derek Warwick as though Warwick was standing still and moving up into 10th place. And ahead of him now he's got Martin Donnelly in the second of the Camel Lotus Lamborghinis. And it'll be interesting to see just how Gerhard Berger can reel in that Lotus ahead of him. And look how he is reeling him in. Visibly, Donnelly's got a back marker in front of him, whom he now overtakes, as does Gerhard Berger. Absolutely no problems there whatsoever. And reeling in this Lotus. Berger has now got to do what Prost has already done. Prost started from 13th on the grid and has fought his way well up into the top 6. Berger up to the pit down to 12th place, and to get into the points, go past exactly the same number of men.
I'm excited, I'm nervous.
Alright.
Is TV's guilty as pleasure.
the wrap.
We got one channel. Yeah, it's inescapable passion. Y'all gotta get out of here. And unbreakable bond. Get locked up. With Love After Lockup ETV. Welcome to the new home of horsepower. Mecum Auctions has launched its very own TV channel, and it's live now. Get 24/7 non-stop access to the Mecum moments you love. Check out the next car on the block. And then there was one. Here in the building. Full broadcast, highlight reels, exclusive features, and more. Mecum TV, free now on the Roku channel.
There's nothing more awe-inspiring than nature. There are no bigger heroes than those who protect its future. Explore your world everywhere.
I'm going to randomly slap on a Liberty Rock wide body for absolutely no damn reason.
Promise me you'll come back.
Nothing on earth will stop me. Let's all have someone to listen to understand what we feel.
Perhaps I shall make him fall in love with me.
Okay. Next up, taillights there. I'm gonna keep them like that because so far it's looking pretty cool. So now a front wing. What to put? Air performance. Like seriously. If Parvis is going to beat those guys, honestly, if Windfox Racers are going to beat that, oh, that looks sick. Yeah. If he's gonna beat them, he's gonna need something very aggressively insane. Like I literally. Okay. Speed Hunter 15K. That looks cool. Yeah. All right. Oh, I haven't actually heard of that yet. Cause like, okay, exhaust. Let's see. We've got carbon fiber exhaust. Like, there's a lot of exhaust here. Harvest. We got Mansory square-looking exhaust, carbon fiber exhaust, square exhaust. We got double long exhaust. We've got the $6,000 looking down exhaust. We got the long boy exhaust. We've got the short boy exhaust. We got the okay. Exhaust. Alright. Between two. They're all looking okay. Well, I gotta go with this one since people say that. Now with the quad engine. Okay. It's different. This one. This long one. Okay, this twin quad exhaust. Okay. Now
Williams is in entire trouble anyway. So he should pull ahead.
the front canards, basically the things that cut through air to like literally increase more downforce. I'm thinking of going with the double, with the double front canards because I think it looks cool. Okay, now the hood. Hold up. Firstly, okay, now we're going carbon front canards. I remember, yeah, the SRT Tomahawk. Oh, Parvis, I drove that thing in Gran Turismo 7. Let me tell you, it felt like a complete. If like I was literally able to complete a track in like 4 seconds on that thing, it was crazy. All right, trying not to mess the stuff. I think of going with. Look, think of going the $8,700 Mansory side skirts. I think it, or the Speed Hunter $8,700 option. I honestly don't know. It looks crazy, but it looks quite aggressive. Okay, right here. Looks quite insane, if I'm not kidding. Alright, now you've got, okay, Parvis, you've got two options for a custom hood. There's the $7.5 thousand with air vents to cool the radiator in the front, or the Mansory one, which is made of carbon fiber, but also has the hood scoops in the front that are facing, if I can aim it right here, that hot air escapes from. I just keep the original. Okay. The front bumper, you've got like Liberty Walk, looks like the basic Aventador. This one looks like the original Aventador as well. And then Speed Hunters looks like the same original 2012 Aventador. I honestly don't know which one to choose. The front bumper.
Great drive from the professor of motor racing, current world champion, of course.
Okay, 11,000. Okay. Okay, the splitter here, basically the thing, like, so far, we've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 options here, and like,
consistently, although Nigel Mansell has had 1 or 2 as well. Mansell will see him.
Okay. So far, it looks quite insane. Okay. Liberty Walk splitter. Okay, this is so far looking pretty damn insane. 1,000 horsepower. Literally. Okay, last thing is the mirrors, the wing mirrors, so you can basically peek who's behind, with what car's behind you. What type of wing mirror, like the mirrors, which one do you prefer to put on? Okay, basic, the original. Okay. And now the last thing is the license. Okay. So, thought of giving it like, there's like a, yeah, the same name, I know. I'm just trying to find a background. Most of these backgrounds are countries, but most of these are basically U.S. states, since you know the game takes place in the USA. So there's like millions of options. Like there's millions of options, and should I go with this one? Like there's millions of options. There's like okay, the neon green. All right. Okay. Before I put in the name, I'm should we it is there do you want to put like a frame on this, like which one, or just keep it like regular?
Because it's time to duel.
Okay, so let me check here. Need for Speed Underground. Okay, yeah. Okay, now to put in the name. Hold up. I'm basically watching my own stream because, like, I got my phone here. Oh, there's more people watching. If I. Alright. Yeah.
The safety equipment off their heads.
Yeah. Yeah. I can basically put your name in here. I can. I could do it. It's because the limit here on Need for Speed Unbound is you can only put 6 letters, and yeah, I think it, and there it is. All right. With that said,
The gap on the stopwatch, but that really means nothing.
here it is. The most insane looking. Hold on. I think this thing's missing something. Hold on. I thought of basically 10 out of 10. Yeah, it's now. All right. All right. Now that we finished with the car itself, now let's get to. Okay, 10 out of 10. Thanks. Now let's get to the accessories and stuff. First off, the driving effects. Here we've got the basic one that you see in like every Need for Speed Unbound car. I'm just gonna scroll down to see which one suits you and the car. If,
Bit of wet front. Well, that's going to be certainly on the front left and the rear left where the wear comes first.
Okay. It's alright. It's okay. Doggery Thunder. Hold up. There's like a ton of them, if I'm not mistaken. But I believe. Yeah, really does fit the car itself. Alright. Honestly, that really fits the car so well. Now, honestly, air suspension, which basically lowers the car down. I thought this would be a good one for like the when you turn off the car basically lowers itself. I thought of it being a good one. Underglow. Okay.
They were really going to take off downforce in order for it to be particularly quick down the straight.
Okay, so let me.
As cars as possible. And so one wouldn't expect for him to be really closing up the way he is through this twisty section.
Let me see.
He's done very, very well through the twisty section. Catching Ayrton Senna, who really must be in trouble.
Okay, it's giving me those car dealership tycoon vibes. It's giving me those car dealership tycoon vibes, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Okay, and now Parvis, my favorite part, the exhaust sound.
Sweeps through fairly simply.
Oh. The underglow's paid. Yeah, I remember that.
Look at the way Alain Prost has immediately pulled away. He really has the fastest car in the show.
Like, okay, so I'm gonna see what, like, the sound design, the tone of the car. Trying to see which one. Okay. Trying to get the underglow and drive world is 69 Robux. Yeah, I remember looking at that. Okay. Let me just. Okay, yeah. Just hear from this. I'm just seeing I'm just trying to hear the exhaust sound just to see if there needs to be a little bit of tweaks on the exhaust, just to see if it sounds that cool. Oh yeah, that turbo sound. Okay, so far I actually like the sound of this. Sounds pretty much. Alright, 1 second. Just. Okay. Sound of the exhaust styling completed. Just okay. That's the last bit, and here it is. This has got to be the most aggressively insane car I ever looked at. I agree with you, Parvis. 10 out of 10.
Right rear tyre. Something drastically wrong with that right rear tyre. And a puncture.
Yeah.
For Ayrton Senna. And that's Nigel Mansell.
All right.
Mansell in big trouble.
And you already know that. Okay, let's actually give this thing a drive. Alright, trying to find a perfect place to test this at. Okay. I think I'll choose the one. I'll go choose. Alright.
But it was an interesting weekend for Yuki Tsunoda jumping into the Red Bull, and it looked like he was going to make Q3.
This car actually looks quite insane. 1,062 horsepower. Pretty much looks quite insane, if I'm not mistaken. Just going just straight up. Be careful with this, since this is someone else's car, so it's gonna be quite Alright, yeah. I played this game a lot, so I remember. Okay. Okay. Into the tunnel we go, and
but also they're looking to see what work needs to be done on the damaged car before it's even been returned.
the police ain't gonna catch me right now because I don't have any the police ain't gonna catch me right now because like I don't have my heat level ain't over one, meaning that means if they spot me on heat level 1 to 5, then they will basically chase after me, and I don't want that to happen.
Just for the wheel, but for the whole of the rear suspension. And he's being overtaken by one car after another. There's John Lady here, and there's Nelson Piquet. And he's losing places all the time, obviously, going at 25 miles an hour.
This is quite insane.
A long way to go, back to the pits.
You passed me like millions of times, you already know what car it is.
So Mansell after his spin, we saw a red white car in the background, and that's got to be Gerhard Berger on the newer tyres. Mansell now in second place, Berger closing on him in third.
Give me 1 second.
Still with a long way.
Yeah, they already know the Lamborghini was there. I thought of taking this. Hold up.
Yeah, Balance stopped out on his own now.
Let me just make a quick U-turn. So far, car really sounds quite insane, to be honest. Carefully trying to dodge this place. Okay. There's a
Dispatch, we got ourselves a racer here.
I'm just here to test the car.
Nobody was going to carry on if his visor was clean, but he's out of the car.
So it's all over for the who led so much in this race. Ayrton Senna. A great disappointment, of course, for him. But he knows he did as much as he possibly could. The car mechanics were ready with the tyres for quite some while. This is Gerhard Berger who is now. They were really good tyres for Ayrton Senna, but they didn't work it in. Now, Berger. Henrik Nigel Mansell. And this really is the battle over second place. Developing in the closing stages of this Mexican Grand Prix.
A point's absolutely vital because the championship leader Ayrton Senna out of the race.
So far, the car has really stayed intact, and there's a cop coming.
And away goes Berger, taking second place from Mansell.
Yeah, that was pretty brutal stuff. It was really tussling through, wasn't it? Berger locked up there, and Mansell tried to hold on to his line, but Berger said, well,
So far, the car really, so far, it's car so far really works pretty well. And 3, 2, 1, I'll floor it. Okay. Okay. My fault. Okay. Oh. What happened to that guy? What happened to the truck? Okay, we are about a few yards away from Kennedy Test Track near like a Porsche car accident. I didn't really see the accident, but okay. Okay, here we are. We are taking so far, so good. This thing pretty much, this looks quite insane. As I said, holding 1,062 horsepower. Quite powerful for a car like that. Remove the point. Alright. We're at a test track, so now we're going to see just how well this car can really perform around this track at the Porsche building. So let me just line up the car at the line. Line up the car at the line. Give it a little. Alright. And brake. Get ready for the launch control. Just to see how fast this car really is. I was buying Porsche Carrera GT in Drive Wilson 2024, yeah. Alright. Let's see just how fast and just how insane this car is. Getting the rev limiter to... Alright. Are you ready? Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Lamborghini claiming that fourth place in the peloton behind Gerhard Berger. The Williams of Gio pushed us up to fifth. Nelson Piquet taking out straight from Holloway, fourth and 12th.
That's because the work for this money and also the work this week. For me, when I was in the work, I was quicker than the guy leading the rest. Now, in this case, I didn't contribute too much because when you are behind some cars in this track, you have a big chance to destroy the front tires. So I had a bit of understeer behind some cars.
Okay, let's be real. This thing is quite fast.
Because on top of the rest, it's much less wind to be quicker on the track. So the car was better and better, and the grip was also, as the grip was increasing, my setup was better, and no problem with it.
Yeah, congratulations, Bella. I thought it was around 2 seconds ago, battle with tell us about it.
Apart from that, it's a good job I know Gerhard got from
So far, this thing looks quite insane, if I'm not mistaken. The drift effect.
And I come out on the inside of one and I lose probably 10 miles an hour after corner. That's when no one overtook me.
Yeah, really is. Really is amazing. Yeah. So, yeah, this is, to be honest, this is quite the most overpowered, completely insanely overpowered Lamborghini that I've ever created. Alright, so here it is. Honestly, one of my most...
Yeah, well, I was a bit miffed is a polite word. When Alan got me because we're having a great race and it was a bit quick on the straight and I just didn't look at it.
Yeah, this thing is one of the most insane things. Okay. Alright, I'm back. So, yeah, this is, to be honest, one of the craziest things I ever made. So yeah, unfortunately I'm gonna have to end the stream right here because I gotta go to sleep. So good night, y'all. See you next time.
I actually don't know how to get down.
And like.